Hey y'all, welcome to Style Your Spirit. I'm Toan. It's like Antoine without the An. Toan. So I'm here in my apartment, and as you can see, there's like dried greens, live greens, flowers, more dried greens everywhere because there is just something about having greenery in your home and something live that brings your place alive. And I've gotten a couple questions about my plants and how I've been able to grow them and such. And so I have come up with 3 tips that I have been sharing with people that I decided to share with you. So first and foremost, let me introduce you. I name my plants and talk to them. So that's tip number 1. It's a living organism. If you just do some simple research on YouTube, you will see that there's scientific proof that if you talk to like ice cubes or things, everything is energy, right? It responds better, and in some cases they grow. So this is my little plant I got 9 years ago at IKEA, and a lot of people are like, I bought the same fiddle leaf fig from IKEA and it died. Well, I've had this 9 years and it was a wee bit lad. It was only like literally a few of these little leaves at the bottom, but just proper care, I guess, has helped it grow. So meet Freddie, my fiddle leaf fig. And she cute, she big too. Look at these big. Look at how big this is. It's bigger than my head. Okay, anyway, I shouldn't say that because that sounds weird. But anyway, so a couple of tips that I have, no matter what kind of plant you have, there are 3 main things that I consider plant nutrient, I guess, that helps plants grow. So first and foremost, I think it is super important to talk to your plants. Secondly, like I said a little bit ago, research, because just because this is a fiddle leaf fig, I have this beautiful orchid in my, here in my windowsill in my kitchen. You see it? It's not growing at the moment. It's still alive, as you can see from the luscious leaves. But this I got from Brigida, family member from New York. I think it was like 2 years ago, and this thing has literally sprouted 4 times, like the big, beautiful blooms. Right now it's sort of in hibernation, but my buddy Sam had messaged me over the weekend and was like, I'm really concerned about my orchid. How did you get yours to live and to come back alive? So in doing some research, I'm gonna put this down here. I didn't really plan this. Look at this is my fridge of my lovelies. I like to keep it like this. I don't like to put anything here because it looks super cluttered. But when I'm washing dishes, it reminds me to say, hey. Anyway, I digress. So what I do is with this, once a week, this one for some reason loves direct light, so I leave it in the windowsill here in my kitchen. But essentially, this is what I do: turn on the water, and I just drench this bad boy, bad girl. I haven't actually named this one yet. It's been 2 years. Maybe, no. Okay, her name is Ophelia. Anyway, Ophelia, the orchid here, I just let it drain there. And one thing, I just soak it because orchids like a lot of water. And I just let it drain here before I pop it back into the pot up here in the windowsill. But one thing I like to also do is clean off the leaves, because the dust from the leaves, no bueno. They don't soak in the proper air that it needs, and the dust keeps the sunlight from really seeping in. So that's the second thing, is research what kind of plant it is. And the third thing is move it around, boo. This used to be right here next to, I got a vent here, boom, here, right there, boom. And it used to dry out because I had it in this beautiful reading corner, but it wasn't happy. The leaves were falling off. They were getting all dried. So I move it around. It shifts the energy. So if your plant doesn't like it where it's at, and you feel like you've done the research, you've talked to them, move it around. Shake, and move it. So anyway, let me know what you're doing to keep your plants alive, and if these tips helped you. Have a good day. Keep growing. I talk to it all the time. I'd be like this: grow for daddy. And look, it's grown. Yay!